On the front lines in the fight against COVID-19, our new normal is wearing personal protective equipment from head to toe.
Cross of West 17th Avenue and Oak Street.
And even when our crews are not responding to a call, this is how you'll see us, wearing masks outside of our homes and outside of our fire stations. We're doing whatever we can to protect our community, our firefighters, and our staff. And as Colorado is reopening, we are getting ready for a potential increase in the number of COVID cases. The details on that coming up in this West Metro Update.
JEFCOM 911, what is the address of the emergency?
Engine 1, Medic 1, breathing problems.
As the number of COVID cases climbed over the past 2 months, so did the concern from patients with virus symptoms.
Talk to me about the breathing, the difficulty breathing. Is this something that you've experienced before?
For West Metro firefighters, the fight has been not only treating physical signs, but doing what they can to ease anxiety.
It's really reasonable to assume there's a certain level of fear out in our community. These are uncertain times, and we have an uncertain virus with uncertain mortality and spread, and that makes people uneasy. And so we go out there, and we've done it in the past where social work is a lot of what we do. It's not just medical and fire. We do a lot of social work and just talking to people. And a lot of these calls end up being that, where we come out and they're concerned about their difficulty breathing, but it might very well just be related to their, chronic pulmonary condition and nothing to do with the COVID virus. So if we can talk to them and kind of reason through and just give them some reassurance that they are indeed okay, it goes a mile, and that we can keep them at home and hopefully prevent future 911 calls by kind of calming their anxieties and fears. We're here to do that, and we will.
All right.
During the outbreak so far, West Metro's call volume has been about average, but this has been happening over a period of time while the community was being advised to stay at home. Now, with some Colorado businesses reopening, there is a real potential that we will see an increase in COVID cases. One reason why West Metro put 2 more ambulances in service and is prepared to move those ambulances to areas where cases may spike, pushing demand for service. A big part of stopping the spread of the virus is keeping things clean. Every West Metro ambulance is deep cleaned at least once a week. And crews disinfect after every patient they transport to local hospitals. We're even using UV light to sterilize surfaces and potentially N95 masks if needed to conserve our supply of personal protective equipment. For firefighters, breaking the chain of transmission means wearing full PPE. The PPE not only protects them from the virus, which is transmitted through droplets from coughing, sneezing, or breathing, it also protects the community because crews don't become a source of transmission.
Our providers go from one call to the next to the next. We don't want to be exposed to the COVID-19 virus and then possibly become the vector of transmission to the next person who calls us for having twisted their ankle, or somebody who has all the other medical calls we still run. We're just trying to help protect everybody by isolating ourselves using this equipment.
And while we are on the front lines of the outbreak, our crews are still answering a whole range of emergency calls, including this fire, which was sparked by a pile of oily rags left to dry in the garage. Many people don't know it, but the oils used in oil-based paints and stains release heat as they dry, and that heat can be trapped, build up, and then finally cause a fire. The safest way to dispose of oily rags is to take them outside to dry. Then put them in a metal container filled with water and detergent, making sure the cover is tight. Don't let your home improvement project spark a fire. And finally, some much-needed inspiration from the skies. The Air Force Thunderbirds honoring frontline workers in the COVID pandemic by flying over more than 40 medical facilities along the Front Range. The planes were in Colorado for the Air Force Academy graduation in Colorado Springs. And that's just a quick look at some of the things that are going on here around West Metro. Remember, as more and more of the state opens up, keep yourself and your family safe by staying at home when you can and wearing a mask outside when you can't. For more information on the fire district and to get safety tips for home or work, visit our website, westmetrofire.org. And for breaking news and information, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.